We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Powerful words written by Thomas Jefferson for the Declaration of Independence. I'm Walter Cronkite, and it's my pleasure on this July 4th, this day of celebrating liberty, to help honor a man who played such a vital role in bringing independence to his country. A man of great courage and morality. This year's Philadelphia Liberty Medal winner, the President of the Czech Republic, Vaclav Havel.
History has accelerated. I believe that once again it will be the human mind that will notice this acceleration, give it a name, and transform those words into deeds. Thank you.
Vaclav Havel, playwright, philosopher, dissident. His words toppled a government that banned his plays because he dared to tell the truth. Born in Prague in 1936 to a well-educated bourgeois family, Havel was only 2 years old when the Nazis rolled into Czechoslovakia. Freedom was lost for the next 50 years. Because of his family background, he was denied admission to the university. He began writing plays during military service and then continued his own education at the theater on the balustrade.
And there I learned that theatre could be alive, that it doesn't have to be just a place where some spectacle is being performed, but it can be a kind of moral focus of the times. The theatre on the balustrade was different from the others because it was interested in the absurd view of the world.
There exists, however, an even shorter word. This word does not as yet carry any meaning.
Havel's early plays were first produced both in Prague and throughout the world during a time known as Prague Spring, a brief period in 1968 of political liberalization, which led to a general sense of freedom that encouraged the arts to flourish. But Prague Spring ended abruptly, crushed by the invasion of the Soviet Army. There were no more productions, yet Havel continued his work, and his writing intensified to better reflect his convictions.
His conviction was that plays and novels and literature and films in any civilized society should be free. These artists should be free to express themselves. Well, this way he acquired another profession. He almost became a professional dissident.
I never wanted to be political writer. I think that good art and particularly good theater is always political.
His writing transcended the theater, and he co-founded the human rights movement known as Charter 77, based on the principle that the freedom of each individual is the freedom of all. Havel believed the Charter was built on moral rather than political principles. During this period, Havel was constantly watched and harassed.
That special house, what you see now, it isn't the dream of Corbusier, but I think more dream of George Orwell, because it is House of Police, which it built 3 months ago, and the whole day, every day, they live inside and they follow all my steps and everything what I do.
Unafraid in the face of persecution, Havel managed secret meetings with similar civil rights organizations. He was imprisoned 3 times for a total of more than 5 years for his political beliefs. He was forced into menial labor when he was not in jail, but his moral compass never wavered. He kept writing and resisting. As the tides of change were sweeping across Eastern Europe in 1989, Havel emerged as the leader of the Velvet Revolution. They vowed the communist government would fall without a shot being fired.
Milí přátelé, před chvílí jsem byl jednomyslně zvolen federálním shromážděním za prezidenta naší republiky.
Vaclav Havel's belief in the power of words and his courage to speak them at a time when they were forbidden ultimately led to freedom for his countrymen. Havel has maintained his position as moral leader of the Czech Republic and has become a symbol for peace and liberty the world over.